The Mojave Desert stretched out, a canvas of shimmering heat and ancient secrets. Nestled within its arid embrace was a facility known only as Site Omega. Its nondescript buildings belied the revolutionary work being conducted within. Project Ascend, they called it, a classified operation veiled in secrecy. What was its purpose? To push the boundaries of human potential, to explore the very limits of our species. Few knew of its existence. Even fewer understood the true scope of Dr. Evelyn Hart's ambition. She believed humanity was capable of more. Within us lay dormant potential, waiting to be unlocked. Project Ascend was her life's work, a testament to her unwavering belief in the extraordinary. But the desert held its breath, a silent witness to the unfolding drama. The stakes were high, the risks even higher. Dr. Evelyn Hart, a woman of unwavering resolve and sharp intellect, spearheaded Project Ascend. Her journey was not just a professional endeavor, but a deeply personal mission. From a young age, she had been fascinated by the mysteries of the human body and the untapped potential within our very genes. This fascination grew into a burning passion, driving her to pursue a career in genetic research. Her eyes, often alight with scientific curiosity, reflected a mind that was always questioning, always seeking answers. She was known among her peers for her relentless pursuit of knowledge and her ability to see connections where others saw only chaos. Held a glint of steely determination. This determination was not just for her own success, but for the betterment of humanity. She believed that science had the power to transform lives, to break the chains of our biological limitations. Years of research had brought her to this point. Countless hours in the lab, numerous trials and errors, and a relentless drive to push the boundaries of what was possible. Her dedication was unwavering and her vision was clear. She envisioned a world where human limitations were a thing of the past. A world where people could live longer, healthier lives, free from the constraints of disease and aging. Her vision was not just about physical enhancement, but also about unlocking the full potential of the human mind. A world where disease, frailty, and intellectual barriers crumbled before the might of enhanced capabilities. She dreamed of a society where everyone had the opportunity to reach their full potential, regardless of their genetic makeup. Her creation, a serum designed to unlock the dormant potential within the human genome, was the culmination of years of relentless research. This serum was not just a scientific breakthrough, it was a symbol of hope, a beacon for a brighter future. It held the key to unlocking enhanced strength, heightened senses, and even accelerated cognitive abilities. The possibilities were endless, and the potential applications were vast, from medicine to education to everyday life. The potential benefits were staggering. Imagine a world where people could recover from injuries in a fraction of the time, where learning new skills was exponentially faster, and where the elderly could enjoy their golden years with vitality and vigor. But within the sterile confines of her laboratory, a seed of doubt began to sprout. With great power came great responsibility, and the ethical implications of her work weighed heavily on her mind. She knew that her discovery could change the world, but at what cost? Could she control the forces she was about to unleash? The questions haunted her, keeping her awake at night. She pondered the potential for misuse, the possibility of unintended consequences, and the moral dilemmas that lay ahead. The answer, like the desert wind, remained elusive. As she stood on the precipice of a new era, she knew that the path forward would be fraught with challenges. But with her unwavering resolve and sharp intellect, Dr. Evelyn Hart was determined to navigate the unknown and lead humanity into a brighter future. From the far corners of the globe, a select group of individuals answered the call. They came from different walks of life, each bringing their unique experiences and perspectives. Some hailed from bustling cities, while others came from remote villages. Despite their differences, they shared a common goal. Drawn by the promise of pushing their limits, they were a diverse group: athletes, scientists, artists. Each one was driven by a burning passion to explore the boundaries of human potential. The athletes sought to test their physical prowess, the scientists aimed to expand the horizons of knowledge, and the artists yearned to capture the essence of this transformative journey. Each harbored a deep-seated desire to transcend their perceived limitations. They were not content with the status quo, and were eager to discover what lay beyond their current capabilities. This journey was not just about personal growth. It was about contributing to a greater cause, a collective effort to redefine what it means to be human. They were pioneers, venturing into the unknown, their eyes fixed on the horizon of human potential. With every step they took, they moved closer to uncovering new possibilities. The path was fraught with challenges, but their determination was unwavering. They knew that the journey would be arduous, but the rewards promised to be unparalleled. There was Daniel, a gifted musician plagued by a debilitating illness, seeking solace in the serum's promise of a cure. Music was his lifeline, and the thought of losing it was unbearable. The serum represented a beacon of hope, a chance to reclaim his passion and continue sharing his gift with the world. There was Maya, an Olympic athlete determined to shatter world records. Her dedication to her sport was unparalleled, and she saw the serum as an opportunity to push her body to new heights. For Maya, it was not just about winning medals, it was about inspiring others to pursue their dreams relentlessly. And then there was Victor, a brilliant but enigmatic scientist, his motives shrouded in mystery. His colleagues often wondered what drove him, but Victor kept his cards close to his chest. The serum was his latest obsession, and he believed it held the key to unlocking secrets that could change the world. Each volunteer carried their own aspirations, their own hopes for a brighter future. They were united by a shared belief in the power of the serum and the woman who held their fates in her hands. This woman, a visionary in her own right, had dedicated her life to this groundbreaking research. She was their guiding light, the one who had brought them together for this extraordinary mission. But they were united by a shared belief in the power of the serum and the woman who held their fates in her hands. Her unwavering commitment to the cause inspired them to give their all. Together, they stood on the precipice of change, ready to embark on a journey that would redefine the limits of human potential and leave an indelible mark on history. The initial trials were nothing short of astonishing. Volunteers injected with the serum exhibited remarkable transformations. Their bodies grew stronger, their senses sharper. Daniel, his illness fading into memory, discovered a newfound dexterity in his piano playing. Maya shattered athletic records, her speed and agility surpassing human limits. The atmosphere at Site Omega crackled with excitement. Dr. Hart, witnessing her vision come to life, felt a surge of triumph. The impossible was now within reach. The serum, it seemed, held the potential to reshape humanity's future. But as the days turned into weeks, a disquieting truth began to emerge. The serum, while transformative, was not without its price. The volunteers, their bodies pushed to the peak of human performance, started to exhibit unforeseen side effects. Section 5. Shadows in the Desert Sun. The Desert Sun, a relentless observer, bore witness to the unsettling changes. The volunteers, initially euphoric with their newfound abilities, began to exhibit erratic behavior. Their enhanced senses became overwhelming, their emotions amplified to an unsettling degree. The very essence of their beings seemed altered. Daniel, once a gentle soul, became prone to fits of rage. His music, once filled with beauty, now reflected a jarring dissonance. Maya, consumed by an insatiable thirst for competition, pushed herself to the brink of physical collapse. The serum, it seemed, was a double-edged sword, its transformative power inextricably linked to unpredictable and potentially dangerous consequences. Section 6. A House Divided. As the volunteers grappled with the profound changes within them, a rift began to form. On one side stood those who believed the benefits outweighed the risks, who saw the serum as a stepping stone to a brighter future. They argued for continued research, for pushing the boundaries even further. On the other side stood those consumed by fear and doubt. They had witnessed firsthand the serum's corrosive effects, the way it warped their minds and bodies. They pleaded for caution, for a halt to the project before it spiraled out of control. The facility, once a beacon of hope, became a battleground for their clashing ideologies. The volunteers, once united by a common goal, were now pitted against each other. Section 7. Victor's Gambit. Victor Lang, always an enigma, watched the unfolding chaos with a calculated gaze. He had from the outset harbored his own agenda, his motives shrouded in secrecy. The serum for him was not a means to an end, but a tool to be exploited. He saw the growing discord as an opportunity. Under the cover of darkness, he began to sabotage the project, manipulating data and fueling the flames of dissent. His goal was not the destruction of Project Ascend, but its subversion. He sought to seize control, to bend the project to his own will. He envisioned a world where the serum's power rested solely in his hands, a world where he could dictate the course of human evolution. Section 8. The project unraveled. The situation at Site Omega escalated rapidly. The volunteers, their minds and bodies teetering on the edge, became increasingly volatile. The facility, once a sanctuary of scientific exploration, descended into chaos. Dr. Hart, her dream slipping through her fingers, found herself caught in the crossfire. News of the escalating chaos at Site Omega reached the outside world. The government, alarmed by the reports of instability and fearing a catastrophic breach of security, made a swift and decisive decision. Project Ascend was to be terminated immediately. A heavily armed tactical team stormed the facility, their objective clear: contain the situation at all costs. Section 9. Echoes of Ascend. The aftermath of Project Ascend left an indelible mark on the world. The ambitious endeavor, which aimed to push the boundaries of human potential, ended in a catastrophe that no one could have foreseen. The echoes of its failure reverberated through time, leaving scars on both the land and the people involved. The facility at Site Omega, once a testament to human ambition, now lay in ruins, a stark reminder of the perils of unchecked scientific progress. The walls, which once housed groundbreaking research, now stood as silent witnesses to the hubris of mankind. Nature had begun to reclaim the area, with vines creeping over the crumbling structures, as if trying to erase the memory of what had transpired there. The surviving volunteers, their lives forever altered by their experiences, were dispersed, their futures uncertain. Some sought solace in isolation, trying to come to terms with the changes they had undergone. Others wandered aimlessly, haunted by the memories of what they had witnessed and endured. The bonds they had formed during the project were now fragile threads, easily broken by the weight of their shared trauma. Dr. Hart, her dream shattered, was left to grapple with the ethical ramifications of her creation. She had envisioned a future where humanity could transcend its limitations, but the reality had been far more complex and devastating. The weight of her responsibility pressed heavily on her shoulders as she questioned every decision that had led to this point. Her once clear vision was now clouded by doubt and regret. The serum, once a symbol of hope, was now seen as a dangerous artifact, a Pandora's box best left unopened. It had promised to unlock the hidden potential within every human being, but instead, it had unleashed chaos and suffering. The remnants of the serum were scattered, hidden away in the hopes that they would never be found or used again. Yet the allure of its power continued to tempt those who sought to harness its potential, but in the shadows, whispers persisted. There were those who believed that the serum still held the key to humanity's evolution, that its potential had not been fully realized. These whispers grew louder in the dark corners of society, where hope and desperation intertwined. The idea of a second chance, of redemption through the serum, was a tantalizing prospect for some. Rumors of the serum's continued existence, of Victor Lang's survival, circulated among those who refused to let the dream of enhanced human potential die. Victor Lang, once a prominent figure in the project, had vanished without a trace. Some believed he had perished in the chaos, while others were convinced he had gone underground, continuing his work in secret. The mystery surrounding his fate only fueled the speculation and intrigue. The legacy of Project Ascend, it seemed, was far from over. The questions it raised about the limits of human ambition and the ethical boundaries of scientific exploration remained unanswered. As long as there were those who believed in the promise of the serum, the story of Project Ascend would continue to unfold, its echoes resonating through the corridors of time. And as the desert wind swept across the desolate landscape, it carried with it a chilling question. Had humanity truly learned its lesson? The barren expanse, once teeming with life and potential, now stood as a testament to the consequences of overreaching ambition. The wind whispered through the ruins, a haunting reminder of what had been lost and a warning of what could be lost again if history were to repeat itself.